here's one that the clients will have this sentiment once in a while. Definitely has come up before. A challenging thing, unless you think about it ahead of time. So let's see what you think about this one. So, a client says, "Hey, we're going on a family trip this summer. We're staying at the resort. We're going to a safe city in Spain. We don't think we need security. We're just going to go alone, make it a fun, easy trip. Again, we're just staying at the resort the whole time. You guys just hang back. What do you think? What do you do with that?
Like hang back in his home city and
like
not
they're
go
going to
with
travel
them at all?
Right, right.
Wow. Yeah, that has happened to me so many times, and I don't think I've found the 100% correct answer for that yet, because sometimes I can talk them into not doing that, and sometimes I can't, right? And one of the things that I would probably do is, if he tells me that in like an initial conversation or whatever, I would probably say something like, if that's what you really want, that's what you guys should do. But give me a chance to look at the crime statistics, look at what have happened at this destination, or at least let me set up the logistics for you guys. So we still are in the picture and still is in the conversation. And then if there is a possibility for me to come back to them and say, I know this is a safe place and all, and I think you guys should have the best vacation, but what do you think about us sending one of the guys that are at the resort? He'll stay in his room, but he'll be there in case you need him. He'll handle the cars and drivers and logistics and the potential trips or whatever you guys want to do, and see what he says to that.
Yeah.
Maybe bring up stuff like they don't have the best medical system. The resort is far from the hospital. This guy can manage the drivers, the luggage, whatever, right? Try to come up with some things that justify having a security guy. But at the end of the day, the principal is the boss. And if they don't want us there, I don't think we should force ourselves too hard on people.
No, but I think it's important to set a floor.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's important to set that because once it's kind of a slippery slope thing, right? Like once they say, hey, we don't need you, then why do we ever need you? You know, kind of thing. Like just, hey, we'll just, every time we go on a family vacation now, we don't need you. So I think it's important to set a floor with and one of the things, without trying to, scare your client or anything, you want to embrace the fact that you're there for the unknowns. Mm-hmm. You're there for the things that they don't foresee happening or can't foresee happening.
Yeah.
So the other flip side of that is highlight what they're trying to do. Well, sir, I'd really like you to focus on having a nice family time vacation and focus on doing what you want to do while you're there. Uh-huh. So perhaps it'd be nice to have somebody there just in case.
Yeah.
And highlight the, people call it different things, covert protection, no profile or low profile, or what people call it different things. But this kind of question from a client tells me that he doesn't really know that it exists. Because, if you can work a client and they don't feel you, then they shouldn't really have a concern. I don't think it's a budget issue.
No,
it's more of like a privacy / feeling smothered issue, and they just want to do their own thing. So that's typically where this comes from. And I think that, if you let them know that you can be there without being there, that's the ticket.
That's the key, and that's huge, yeah. But it also goes back to, and I say this kind of with a smile, that everybody's a security expert, right? Except from us.
Yeah.
I mean, clearly the principal knows more about the risk than we do, right, by saying that. So it's also important to kind of like educate maybe a little bit and say, yeah, we're there for risk, but we're also there for the whole smooth logistics and helping out with all of these things, right?
Yeah.
And especially when they go on a vacation where they want to have time to relax, do they really want to deal with airport pickups and drives back and forth and all of that stuff, right? And so I think you've got to, like you said, set a base. That's a great thing to kind of work on. I think so.